What is up, guys? This is Jay right now, and you know what we're about to do? I'm going to be rebuilding the 2018-2019 Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, guys. LeBron James, 33-year-old, three-time NBA championship winner, Finals MVP, four-time MVP, 11 years in Cleveland. The first 7 in Cleveland, went to Miami, came back for Cleveland for another 4, won a championship for the city of Cleveland, redeemed his legacy. And this man is out the window. He's gone. He shifted his bags, and he's off to L.A. So you know where that leaves the Cleveland Cavaliers? With these bums. Not really, but we got a couple of bums, and it's just a jumble mess of players that have no system. And what I'm here to do is be the GM and going to fix this season. Well, not fix the season. Put it in the right direction. Put this franchise in the right direction. Get the fans to be excited about. And this is going to be a 2-year rebuilding session, guys. So let's first start off the roster. Noticeable names: Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, and I'm forgetting Tristan Thompson, the 4 guys from the 2016 NBA championship run. And you know what? All 4 of those guys, they are gone. Maybe I'll keep Tristan Thompson, but everyone else, they are gone. And I'm going to be rebuilding with a bunch of the younger guys, such as Collin Sexton coming in. I want to get all the older vets out of there and bring in some new guys. I need a new blood. I need this franchise to change around. I want them to change the logo, the arena, everything about it. But since that takes too long to do in this game, I'm just going to be changing the roster up. I'm going to be keeping Tyronn Lue apart for this 1 year. See how he does for a year. See if he can implement a system with these guys. Or unless it was just all LeBron just running a system and he can't do anything. But I want to keep him since he's a young coach and prove something to me, Tyronn Lue. Don't ride over top 5 player of all time. See what you can do with these guys. But I will be letting Kevin Love go. Was never a fan of him in Cleveland. I think he'd be better suited off somewhere else. Definitely want to see if he can go back to Minnesota, where it was all about. And looking at this deal right here, I think a Kevin Love or Andrew Wiggins swap, part 2 would actually be very beneficial for this team. And I had no idea, guys, why Nick Young's on this roster. Blame the creator. I forgot his name. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so Andrew Wiggins, you're be coming back to Cleveland where, heck, who knows what could happen if you did stay and you never were traded. Maybe Cleveland would have got more championships. Maybe they wouldn't. Who knows? So now we could build off Collin Sexton and Andrew Wiggins, a better direction in which, I think is great for this team. So first I'm going to be doing some roster tweaks with position-wise. Because Larry Nance, you're a power forward. No way in hell you're going to be my small forward. And Jordan Clarkson, congrats, you're a shooting guard, which you should be. And Cedi Osman, you're a small forward because you are 6'8". And quick thing about Cedi Osman, during the summer league, he looks just like a younger Kyle Korver out there. He actually, he put a shooting sleeve in his right arm just like Kyle Korver. He shoots his form just like Kyle Korver. I thought it was Kyle Korver out there. But I saw Cedi actually play defense, drive in, and play defense and just attack everyone. I was like, yeah, that's not Kyle Korver. But Cedi Osman, since you're the up-and-coming of the new Kyle Korver, looks like Kyle Korver's out of here. I'm looking to get these guys, put them to contender, since I am a nice GM. But if I do have a really good deal, getting some cap space, then, yeah, it's just business. So I'll be sorry about that. Speaking of sorry about that, you're looking like you're going to the Kings. Real quick. Or maybe the Knicks. Who knows? Let's see what we can find here real quick. Get some cap space going on. Alright, well, Kyle Korver, you've been a good guy, but hey, my man, the GOAT, Ron Baker, needs a team. And we're going to flip you for Ron Baker. Congrats, man. Not a big fan of Ron Baker, but I don't need him to get minutes anyways. So George Hill, big contract. Part of the team, I need him out of there. I do not need George Hill on this team at all. Definitely not in a direction where I want this team to be going at all. So if I could definitely cut that off for, 2 young contracts, 2 very, clean ones like this right here, I'll take it. So congrats, George Hill. You're going to the Brooklyn Nets and being meshed with a bunch of nonsense that does not make any sense at all. My man J.R. Swish can definitely not be part of this team. Makes no sense financially and all those jacking shots and all that. Definitely not looking forward if I were to keep you. Okay, I like this. 20-year-old Dwayne Dedmon. See how he does for a year? Yeah, I'll take you on for that. So J.R. Swish going off with Trae Young, breaking up Atlanta. Very interesting. So let's see if we can trade. So I'm going to be keeping Tristan Thompson, see how he does for the season. See if he can excel or not. Definitely have 5 centers, which is a no-no. So the GOAT, Kendrick Perkins, I'm sorry, man. You didn't make the cut. Even though you are 1-3 in the finals, definitely cannot have that losing energy on this team. But you are a GOAT on the bench, and you can go follow LeBron to his other team for like a 3rd or 4th time you will. Luke Cornett. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be waiving him. Do not want him on this team. Channing Frye we brought back just to mentor the guys, which is I'm cool with. He won't be playing anyways. So definitely going to need a backup point guard for this team behind Collin Sexton. London Prentice, he did fine last season, but definitely probably going to put in the G League, or he could see some minutes here or there. Definitely could. So Taj Gibson, I do not want you on this team with that salary. I'm going to be letting you go real quick, so let's see what we can find real quick. For Taj Gibson. Okay, I'm liking this. You get Corey Joseph, a backup point guard for this team. He's around 26, 27 years old. Kind of meant for Collin because he's been in the playoffs. I'm cool with that. We're not going to do anything crazy the first season except for getting Andrew Wiggins, which is going to be the craziest thing I'm expecting for us transaction-wise. I'm liking our backup point guards. I'm liking the shooting guards. Ron Baker may even get some. You can bring that Dellavedova type, so I'm cool with that. $4 million a year, yikes, but it's whatever. Andrew Wiggins, okay, so we're cool here. May need a 3rd string small forward. Definitely need a backup power forward if anything. Let me get these bad no-name guys out the way. Centers, power forward. Okay, so let's check the free agent class real quick. All right, so Melo is actually at the Rockets, so I can't sign him, which I wouldn't anyways. Michael Beasley, I actually would have signed him, but he just signed with the LA Lakers today, so he's out of there, no go. So, Derek Williams is a very good, nice player. I'm going to be signing him to a contract. He was on the team in 2017, but I think they let him go during the playoffs. Or no, I think they kept him. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was this season they let him go. But he didn't get that much opportunity, so it is what it is. It's fine. All right, so guys, I'm going to be running this for the beginning of this season. Definitely, this is a pretty good. It's a pretty good team in the East. It's fine, not pretty good, but it's a fine team. Especially with LeBron going west, the East is open. We could swiggle into the 8th seed. That's what I think is realistic. I think we could be 8 to a 10th seed. That's pretty realistic for this. But, my goal is to make the playoffs the first season, which would be incredible for Cleveland. Bad for LeBron. Not his legacy, but it's like, you left Cleveland, they made the playoffs without you. Blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I think this team's fine for now. I'll make more transactions later, but the main one was Andrew Wiggins. I want Jordan Clarkson off the bench as a 6-man. Collin Sexton to get minutes with Andrew Wiggins. Ronnie Hood will get some minutes. These 3 are going to be the main scorers for this team. Larry and Tristan Thompson are front court runners. Those guys are just going to be doing the dirty work, get all the rebounding and stuff like that. So I'm really cool with that. Cedi Osman, I want him to progress very much. And Channing Frye, you're not touching the court. I have no idea why 2K did that. Ron Baker, you're a legend. I'll give you a nice 3 minutes. And then Derek Williams, he'll be behind there. Ante Zizic, Darrell Arthur. These guys can get... All right. Now, the younger guys real quick, I'm going to be sending London to the G League. Want him to progress. And... Probably, Ante Zizic. I'm going to do it in the G League. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be what's the word? I can't even think. Simulating. Blah. Can't even think. I'm going to be simulating to the middle of the season, see how we do. If I'm going to make any transactions, then I'll let you guys know. If not, I will meet you guys in the playoffs. Let's see how we go, guys. All right, guys. Well, looking at the record, it's 12-41. Probably looking one of the last, if not the last, Eastern Conference playoff standing spots. This is not what I expected for this franchise at all. And definitely, I know who to blame. I know what you're thinking. We're blaming the GM. Oh, psych. No, this team is just trash by looking at the injuries. Larry Nance Jr. has been injured. Ronnie Hood. Those guys have been interchangeable throughout this whole season. Very bummerish. But you know what we're doing? I'm looking to unload Jordan Clarkson. He's not a good fit for this team. Definitely got to make changes if this team's that bad. So we'll see if we can get a younger player out there. Someone like, can really benefit this team. I would be taking this trade, but realistically, Celtics would not give up Marcus Smart. I could be thinking about keeping Jordan Clarkson. Not 100% sure. I want to see the offers, they got out there. See if these teams would actually be taking them. Definitely not bringing back Isaiah Thomas. I need a young team out here. This, this could be a good trade. Nikola Mirotic, I can see the Pelicans doing this for, since losing Rondo and just needing that other combo guard on a team. Definitely interested in the Pelicans trade right here. Very interested in that one. Or Luke Kennard with the Detroit Pistons and get Michael Kidd-Gilchrist as well. I'm actually liking that one a lot more. All right, guys. Well, I'm actually going to be taking, Luke Kennard. Welcome to the team, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Hopefully, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, he can actually, improve and work on a shot this team for this team. All right, cool. So, Ante Zizic, you're coming back up. Channing Frye, you just don't fit for this team at all. I'm sorry, man. You had your time where you can just chill with the guys. Not anymore. Deontay Davis, you're coming with us as a center. All right, so the team is looking all right. Definitely stinks Rodney Hood's out for the season. But definitely when you have another 3 to 4 defender wing, this is what you need in the NBA. But I just need Michael Kidd-Gilchrist to work on his shooting, and he'll be a really great player for this team. And if he can stay healthy, definitely going to be needing that. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to need a power forward backup. Darrell Arthur, you're too old to be playing on this team. You don't make any sense. And even if, we still do bad this season or throughout, it's cool because there's injuries this season. And, this is part of the process, guys. It's all about the process. No Philly. All right, guys, I'm going to be riding with this team for the rest of the season. Definitely get some young guys, athletic. It's the first season. It would have been great if we went to the playoffs, but hey, things happen. That's what happens when you lose LeBron James. It's like a curse out there. It's whatever. But I'm not tripping, guys. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, end of the season, 1864. Very low standards. This is Ronnie 2K's fault. That's all I can say, guys. I don't know what to say. But yeah. All right, so let's look at the awards. So you got Kawhi Leonard for the Raptors. That's great. Blah, blah. Who cares? No one for the Cavs, so irrelevant to me. Did not make the playoffs. Even more irrelevant. So I'm going to simulate this bad boy real quick. Probably going to be the Warriors and Raptors. Warriors, Celtics, who knows? 2K hates the Celtics in this game, so definitely not. Never mind, 2K loves the Celtics in this game. Never mind, they hate them back again. As somehow the Timberwolves beat the Celtics. Hey, Minnesota, you're welcome. Brought you Kevin Love to that team. And all Kevin Love needed was championship experience and going back to Minnesota. And look where he does. A beautiful 16-11. Way better than anything's done in the playoffs for the Cavs. And he wins another championship. I should probably end this video just right now. Good Lord. Whew. All right. Second season. This is a redemption season. We can get to the playoffs. I call this whole rebuilding series a success. Let's do it. Dirk's out of here. Ginobili, Jason Terry. Yeah, that sounds about right. Staff signing. All right, Tyronn Lue, you are a bum. You're out of here, man. I can't believe you did this trash with the team. It's terrible. Just got awful. All right, so I want a new young coach, someone really good. No, Jason Kidd wouldn't fit with this team. Mike Budenholzer, I think he's with the Bucks now. Steve Clifford, I know he got fired. I don't want him on this team. So I would pick one of these realistic guys, but looking at Michael Stauffer, AAA, this is definitely what we need for this franchise, guys. Sign him to a 4-year contract. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna see how he does. I'm gonna give him a 2-year contract. Keep Larry Drew and the other guys. All right, so we got a new coach, Michael Stauffer. Welcome to the organization. Welcome to the team. Get some new blood in here. You know, it probably was Tyronn Lue did not know how to run this team. Could make sense. I mean, it's realistic. I know the Cavs are probably going to be thinking the same thing. Let them ride out for a year. All right, so 2019 of the summer, this is going to be the big boys are going to be out there in the free agency. Definitely super teams are going to be playing. Definitely not in Cleveland because no way I can market any of these guys to come here. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned rebuilding way. See what we got. All right, so let me get the bad contracts out of this team. Tristan, you're out of here. Can't deal with this foolishness anymore. So I'll definitely want to cut the salary if I can get a young star coming in. Mason Plumlee, that could be a good fit for this team. I may go with this Grizzlies trade. I just need to shed some salary. That's it, but there's nothing low out here. I'm going to hold on to you real quick. Michael Kill-Gilchrist, I'm going to keep you. Corey Joseph, you didn't do nothing for us. I could find a 75, 76 overall just for veterans minimum. So you're going to be out. I don't want older guys, and I want some young guys into this team. Kelly Olynyk, I know the Heat wouldn't do that in real life. Try to keep this realistic. Dante Exum, you know what? I'm going to be doing this deal. I think the Jazz could be like, hey, you know what? We're done with you. Just give me a productive, non-injured point guard. Plus, we give him a pick. We'll be taking Dante Exum to this team. Definitely liking the young, possible star talent out here. Oh, looks like we drafted a center, Moses Brown. Oh, okay, so that's great. So Tristan Thompson, you're definitely out of here. I'm going to be throwing around a first-round pick. Great. So now if we can get a star shooting guard and power forward, this team could be set. If there's anyone out there at all. Anybody out there? Anyone? Nobody. Huh. All right, Tristan. Well, congrats to you. You may just stick around for a bit. Who do I... Okay, let me look at position-wise. Sexton's going to get better. Dante Exum, he could be a second or third. So definitely need a backup point guard. Luke Kennard, I need a shooting guard. Definitely need one. Big time. Fine with their small forwards. Really fine out there. So power forward and center. So I'm going to give up a more recent first-round pick. There is really no one out there. I may go with this Brooklyn Nets trade. Yeah. I'm just going to dump everything to the Nets. All right. So bring in Zach Randolph, want him off the bench, and Deontay Davis. So that's great for a center position. Now we got a backup power forward, Larry Nance. Ed Davis, Deontay. All right, so Zizic. I'm going to let you go, actually. No, wait, hold up. No, Deontay Davis is out. I need a shooting guard. Actually, I'm gonna get this cap space out, even though it's for $1 million. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great. All right, so I need a point guard and a shooting guard. If I can find a star shooting guard, I'm gonna throw money at him if he's young. Okay, Marcus Smart, Ronnie Hood. Man, how much does Ronnie Hood want? $20 million. All right, you know what, Ronnie? I'm gonna give you 22 mil for 1 year. I'm gonna see how you do for this year. And then for backup point guard, Darren Collison will fit really well with this team. We throw out 1 year contracts this season. So So I'm just going to need a backup point guard, and I'm good, guys. All right, so I'll let you guys know whoever I get, and we'll show you at the beginning of the first season. All right, guys, huge improvement from last season. Only winning, around 17 games last season. Made a few transactions, got a new head coach, new culture, new system. The old heads are out, and now we finally build off these guys progressing. And look, our team is record of 50-32. Kawhi Leonard getting back-to-back MVPs. Who cares about that? No one on the cat. Oh, so Moses Brown, all-rookie first team. Really glad for this guy. 7-1 beast. Only 20 years old. This is actually we needed just a big guy. See his stats for this season. So average 9 points a game, and then how many? So 1 block, and okay, 6 rebounds. Sure, that's fine. But led our team to 50-32, and we have a 4th seed. So I was expecting in the beginning of the season 3rd through 6th, and since we're in the Eastern Conference, the 4th seed, which we have home court. And if you're thinking as a fan of Cleveland, like, my gosh, like, what a turnaround season. So just looking at this right now, Collin Sexton getting right there as one of, a really formidable point guard in the game. Great backups all around. Dante Exum staying healthy. His morale, he's happy as well. Ronnie Hood keeping it up. So that 1-year deal was great for our team. Now, since his team's improving and he's 26 years old, we can give him, a longer contract or whatever, but I'm not going to go past this season. But this realistically, Cedi Osman playing really well at the shooting guard position. New Kyle Korver out there. Andrew Wiggins, 87 overall, so he's finding his groove in Cleveland, which is great. Michael Gilchrist, his 3 points still an F. Couldn't fix that. But that's something we have to live with, so he's going to be like Andre Robertson for this team. David Nwamba, so everyone's just really excelling here. But the thing is, Larry Nance Jr. did have a season injury, which is a bummer. And Drebko, another addition, great shooting all around. And I believe he's the oldest guy on this team. Yeah, so only veteran out there. These guys are learning from the best. Collin Sexton, no, you were starting. No. So this team is very well-rounded. So let's see how we can get through the first round against the Chicago Bulls. Interesting. Expecting a W here. All right, so guys, this is going to be it. So, hey, second season, get to the second round. That's a success in my books because it's really hard getting a star player to come to Cleveland to sign them and to trade. Not enough assets, but if we lose to Philadelphia, it is what it is. I'll be happy. Okay, so as expected, Cavs, we lose in 5, which if you look in the outside, that's still very respectable. But I didn't expect to win a championship throughout this rebuilding series. But just get to the playoffs, make the right pieces for the organization in a direction where they can get better. Yeah, guys, so that was a 2-season rebuild. New videos coming soon, rebuilding. And whenever I pick more contenders to retool, that's where I'll really expect to win a championship. So, yeah, guys, so I'm out.